Since 1874, Massachusetts-based Watts Regulator Company has been a leading manufacturer of innovative and high-quality plumbing and heating products for commercial and residential applications. Today, that tradition of innovation continues with the introduction of Watts' new FloodSafe Auto-Shutoff Connectors. The FloodSafe's patented design protects against catastrophic water damage caused by burst, broken, or ruptured water supply, hoses, and fittings. Water supply hoses are vulnerable to a number of problems. Over time, hoses can become brittle and burst. Poorly manufactured hoses can break under normal pressure conditions. And hoses used in public venues are highly vulnerable to tampering by vandals. All of these conditions can lead to a flood of problems for homeowners, property managers, and maintenance personnel. FloodSafe automatic shutoff connectors protect against costly water damage by automatically shutting off the water supply to a plumbing fixture when it senses that the normal flow rate to the fixture has been exceeded. Water flow through the FloodSafe device is limited to a factory preset rate. Any flow over the preset rate will automatically shut off all water flow through the device. FloodSafe connectors include a standard braided stainless steel flexible hose and a patented shutoff device located on the inlet side of the hose in one complete assembly. No batteries or electricity are required for operation. There are no multiple parts to connect, and there are no moving parts to wear out over time. FloodSafe connectors are available for faucets, toilets, ice makers, dishwashers, and washing machine applications. To demonstrate the results of catastrophic water damage, we have installed a typical flexible connector on this faucet with no FloodSafe device on it. We will cut the hose to simulate a burst, rupture, or act of vandalism. The result is catastrophic water damage. Imagine if this were your home or property. There is nothing to stop the water flow, and there is no protection from the resulting damage. Installation of a Watts FloodSafe Auto-Shutoff Connector protects against catastrophic water damage. Installation of FloodSafe connectors is simple. First, connect the FloodSafe shutoff device to the water supply stop valve. Next, connect the other end to the fixture, in this case, a faucet. Now it's ready for use. The flow rate to a typical faucet is limited by national codes to 2.2 gallons per minute. FloodSafe connectors are preset to shut off at a flow rate appropriate to the usage of the connector. For a faucet, this is approximately 2.8 gallons per minute. Thus, normal operation will not trigger a shutoff of water flow, even if there are pressure surges in the system. To demonstrate the benefit of a FloodSafe connector, we will once again cut the hose to simulate a burst, rupture, or act of vandalism. However, this time, the FloodSafe connector automatically shuts off the water flow when the excess flow is detected, protecting against catastrophic water damage. As you can see here, when the hose is cut, the FloodSafe device senses the excess flow and automatically shuts off the flow of water to the faucet, preventing catastrophic water damage from occurring. FloodSafe connectors also offer apartment owners, landlords, and municipalities an added benefit of functioning as a water-saving mechanism. As mentioned earlier, all faucets come standard with a flow restriction device that governs the amount of water flow from the faucet to 2.2 gallons per minute. Should the flow restrictor be removed from a faucet, as we are demonstrating here, the FloodSafe connector will automatically detect the excess water flow and shut off the water supply, conserving water. To reset the FloodSafe if water flow has been stopped, simply shut off the water flow to the stop valve. Disconnect the FloodSafe from the stop valve and then reconnect it. Make sure the faucet's flow restrictor is properly installed and slowly open the stop valve. Water should once again flow to the faucet. Removing the FloodSafe from the stop valve allows the FloodSafe device to reset. The components of the FloodSafe device are simple. There are no moving parts during normal operation. Water flows through the FloodSafe strainer and metering passage. The water then continues through the shutoff seat to the hose barb connection and into the flexible connector. A spring and diaphragm prevent shutoff due to pressure surges. The metering passage and shutoff seat are the heart of the FloodSafe shutoff device. They are a specific distance apart, and as water flow increases, the metering passage pushes against the shutoff seat. If the flow is more than the preset flow rate for the type of connector, the metering passage will contact the seat and stop the flow of water. Flow is resumed by resetting the device. FloodSafe connectors are maintenance-free. There are no moving parts and no power source or batteries are required for operation. Should debris get caught in the FloodSafe strainer, simply shut off the water supply, disconnect the FloodSafe hose, and tap the end in the palm of your hand. This will dislodge any debris. Then simply reconnect the hose, and the FloodSafe will be operational once again. Watts FloodSafe Auto-Shutoff Connectors are patented products that protect against catastrophic water damage in residential and commercial applications. FloodSafe connectors provide homeowners and property managers with peace of mind by protecting their investments from potentially costly water damage and subsequent mold remediation services. In addition, engineers can specify FloodSafe connectors to protect against water damage as a result of vandalism in public bathrooms, schools, stadiums, and other public venues. FloodSafe connectors also act as water conservation devices, preventing the unauthorized removal of faucet flow restrictors. And finally, FloodSafe connectors are NSF and IAPMO listed and are competitively priced. For additional information on Watts FloodSafe Auto-Shutoff Connectors, please contact your local authorized Watts representative or visit our website. Don't let catastrophic water damage cause you a flood of problems. Choose the connector with built-in automatic protection. Watts FloodSafe.